59. Mike's 59. Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Get off the field.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first.
Let's go. Let's go.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. If that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
4 receivers to keep tabs on here. 3 of them to the right side on 2nd and 5. Here's Rudolph. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too.
22. Let's go, D.
On 2nd and 11 now. Rudolph. Open man is Noah Brown. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 29-yard line.
Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike. Hey, we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Converge.
On first down, here's Breida. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
It's making a long day.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Yo.
From the 27, Rudolph. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And now this pass brought in by Brown. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Get him, boy.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Murray now. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to hold that one in.
Check Mike 11.
Rip left.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Goodwin able to haul it in. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards 2:22 on the clock. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. This will be caught by Brown. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 47-yard line.
Hey, check Mike 11. Check Mike 11.
Now Murray again. That is caught by the former Gator Antonio Callaway. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 38-yard line. To throw is Murray. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you've got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
He's going to take off with it. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. brings up 2nd and 10. At the 46-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Murray, this one into the hands of Burton. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Let's go, defense. Defense.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
Touchdown number 7 on the year. And these guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Fielded about a yard deep. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. After 1-7-0 on EA Sports. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
Just run! Run! Hey, run it!
And all the way down to the 35.
Here we go.
And he will finally be taken down at the Jets' 35-yard line. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. They'll fake it. Now Rudolph. Got a man. It's Brown. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a 1st down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the 1st down.
Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
On 1st down, Rudolph. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. So 2nd and long, you got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
I'm here all day.
And oh, look at that, a diving catch. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 12-yard line.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it.
54's Mike. Check. Watch
now
54.
a give coming right is Breida. Oh, now Breida loses it, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations, big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Murray again, 2nd and 10. Flushed out right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. On 3rd down, Murray trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 21, and it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
Now that was a beautiful play. A pick 6. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Extra point hooks a bit, but it's up and good. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And we are tied at 7. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
QB, come on. Mike, six.
Murray trying again after the pick six. This one complete to Devontae Freeman. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 34. Throwing on first down is Murray. It's complete to Brown, right side. A good pickup there, a 22. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin. And it's second down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Over there. You're on an island.
To throw on third down, Murray. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. The Bucs defense stiffens and pushes this to fourth down. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake.
Let's go, baby.
Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Hey,
and job one here,
on,
Charles. Just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. You're second and a yard from the 34. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
It's our time.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
22, Mike.
Shotgun snap for Rudolph.
Hey, man up, D.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. This is caught inside the 15. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
Let him know, let him know.
Rudolph going to throw again. They'll set up a screen for Breida. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. Again, it's Rudolph. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Noah Brown, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bucs are going to retake the lead.
The kick is good.
The extra point up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without even giving up the football. He's got a man, complete. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for first and 10.
You're all mine. You're all mine, baby. Hey, all mine. Kill, kill, kill.
Check Mike 11.
Murray now on first down. Steps away to his left. Man open left side is Brown. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Oh, but he's going to be met behind the line and taken down. From the gun on third down, Murray. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys to continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirt.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. They run again with Breida. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Let's get that ball.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight.
Check. Lucky.
From the 50, it's Rudolph. He's going to rifle one deep left side. This is caught inside the 15. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. I guess that answers the question of whether or not they're going to try to play conservative and protect this lead in the third quarter.
And I think this is something we're seeing more and more of in the NFL. Teams not playing to protect leads, teams playing to extend them.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to bring up an interesting third and goal.
Let's go now.
He's coming. Mike.
Quit talking about it and bring it.
Hayward.
Mike's 22. Not here.
Out of the gun, Rudolph. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21.
That's how we do it.
Third and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open, left him nowhere to go with the football, had to absorb the sack.
And his kick is indeed good, and that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Yeah, things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the
Good
field goal.
work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. Antonio Callaway, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Push him back. Push him back.
Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. That's good for a Jet 1st down, a gain of 13. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
To throw, it's Murray. Escaping the pressure right. He'll let it go deep for Freeman. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away. But it does get away at 2nd down. They'll work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Back to the air on 2nd down, it's Murray. That's taken in by Callaway. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a 1st. Here's Murray from midfield. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That's it.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. Now Murray. And Brown's got it. Touchdown, Jets. Antonio Brown, his 4th touchdown on the year, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point by Seibert up and good, and that will level the playing field at 17 all. 17-17 the score, all even to this point as the kick's away.
The Bucs take over 1st
All day, baby, all day.
at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick.
Guilt trip is
Most of them
here,
want to
baby.
end with a
Guilt
PAT,
trip
right?
is here.
In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
22's
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Ready, go!
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Tight dog, tight dog.
Now Rudolph. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Now it's Rudolph. And he's got Peak. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They run with Breida. Oh, he's got some breathing room. 20, 10, Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
They can't hold me, coach.
Matt Breida, his fourth touchdown on the year. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this fourth quarter. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and
Let's
taken.
go. Let's do this.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing, because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Murray, deep ball for Goodwin. It got his man complete. Past the 20. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Marquise Goodwin, his 9th touchdown of the season, as they can now even this game here in the fourth quarter with the extra point. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Keep playing hard.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown. Here's Seibert now to add the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they gave up the pick six. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Looking to throw it. He finds Taylor, complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Rudolph looking to throw. And his throw here's incomplete. The intended receiver, Taywan Taylor. And now it's 2nd down.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. To throw once more on second and 10. Rudolph flush to him, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Max Crosby able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Enough to start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
And the penalty helps, but not a whole lot. It's still 3rd and long. Back to throw, Rudolph. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Jonathan Bostic in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt, and that one's not going to... Enough juice and ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the 1st down, and the goal? End the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Big yardage that time for the Jets. 47 yards. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ball game.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Come on, switch it. Ball trot. Zip it.
Hey, check Mike.
To throw is Murray. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets.
Touchdown, baby.
With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Jets will extend their lead. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Pick it up.
On 1st and 10, Rudolph. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. It was Justin Houston, the native of Statesboro, Georgia, with a sack.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
And, he took that in one-handed. What a grab.
Last stop.
It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Rudolph now to throw. Now a desperation throw. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked by Tracy Walker. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. That's another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Got it. 7. Mike, 7. Watch the screen. Pass.
After the turnover, here's Murray. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets.
Oh, yeah, that's the score,
Marquise Goodwin.
That's it,
His 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game. And the Jets capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Eddie Jackson picks it, and he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play, because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. The Jet first down, 18 big yards that time.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. Here's Murray.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on second down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Murray's going to look to throw this thing. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. Jair Alexander that time able to knock that one away.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Murray sets to throw on 4th.
I got you.
And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Adam Gase rolls the dice. It doesn't pan out. And the Buccaneers defense holds, and they get the football back. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
54.
Rudolph.
Mike 54. Double dog.
Looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ballgame. Now Rudolph on 1st down. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Hey, watch that.
Rudolph going to throw again.
Hey, tight.
And now here is another interception. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in.
And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
And it is no good, so maybe a little final act of mercy there, and that's how this one ends. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Jets, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they'll get another home date next week as the Jaguars will come to town. Meanwhile,